Hey fellow board gamers. Simply Fun with Jackie here, and I cannot believe that this summer is coming to an end and we are getting in back to school mode. Here at Simply Fun, we are taking the month of August to refresh and reset with play, transitioning our kiddos and our families from that summer mode into back to school mode. So in honor of that transition, we have put some amazing games on special this month that kind of help our kiddos ease back into the learning and academics in a really fun way. I hope you'll join me in checking out these specials. We always go youngest to oldest here as we cover the month specials. So first up in August is Math Room. Math Room is great for kiddos ages 5 and up and can be played by 2 to 4 players. In Math Room, you are an innkeeper who is quickly solving addition and subtraction problems in order to cover up all of your windows before somebody puts you out of business. Math Room is normally $26, but in August you can grab it for just $22. Let's take a look inside the box. Here are the game boards that you play on, the keys with the equations that you solve, the dice, the window covers, and the bell. In Math Room, on your turn, you're going to roll the colored die. Whatever color it lands on, you're going to solve that equation on your key. So I would do 5 plus 4. It equals 9. Now, as you can see, I already have my 9 covered. So the first person on each roll to ring the bell gets to flip over their key. And now I've revealed a new equation. 8 minus 5, and I would get to cover up my 3. The first player to cover up every window on their board wins. Next up, for kiddos 6 and up, we have Spell Check. Spell Check is for 2 to 4 players, and it works on phonetic spelling. In Spell Check, you are on a safari around the world, but when you come home and notice that all of your pictures in the captions are missing their vowels. You need to help fill back in those vowels and, like I said, work on those spelling skills. Spell Check is normally $34, on sale this month for just $28. Let's take a look inside Spell Check. We have the instructions with all of the vocab on the back, the game board, which is 2 pieces that snap together like a puzzle. We have our little safari tokens, all of our vowel tiles, as well as all of the cards. On your turn, you're going to select a vowel from the box and then see if it fits in any of your words. Kiddos will work on blending and sounding out words as they work on this game. Once you have completed a word, let's say we drew an O and we completed wolf. We would get to move the number of spaces on that wolf card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Kiddos will learn about monetary value as well as counting change and basic math skills in this fun, money-based strategy game, Cowsense. This game is for 2 to 6 players, ages 6 and up, and it's normally $32, on sale this month for just $26. Let's take a look inside Cowsense. We have our instructions, our game board, our goal sheet, our individual player boards, our goal amounts, our player tokens, and our baggie full of different values. So in Cowsense, on your turn, you are going to play one of your values and either add them to a box to try to get you closer to that value, or if you have the right amount and can get exactly that value, then you would earn that card. So if I'm purple here, I could play my 25 cents into this box, and 25 cents of 40 cents equals 65 cents. Another one for kiddos ages 6 and up is or isn't. This one can be played by 2 to 5 players, and it's a bingo format game where players work on vocab and synonyms and antonyms, and they play along these adorable creatures that live inside this game's Thesaurus. This game is normally $34, on sale for $28 in August. Okay, let's take a look inside of Is or Isn't. We have the instructions, the game board, which again goes together like a puzzle. We have the individual player bingo boards, double-sided, the dice for moving, the cards that we draw. Here's our players and our baggie full of bingo markers. In Is or Isn't, you decide if you want to play synonyms or antonyms. We are going to do synonyms for this example. Then on our player's turn, we're going to pretend we're this adorable little purple creature here. We're going to roll the die. We got 5. Oh, let's roll again. Oh my goodness. 1. So we're going to move 1 and flip over the card. We have tall. So now, since we're doing synonyms, we look on our board, and if we have a synonym for tall, we could mark it off. I do not on my board, but on this side I would. Lofty. And as you can see, there are picture clues for kiddos who maybe can't read or are still working on synonyms. There are picture hints. So then we could cover up lofty. Yunan Forest is a great game full of probability, strategy, and a little bit of luck, where you work to collect leaf tokens. This game is for players ages 7 and up. It's for 2 to 4 players, and it's normally $28, on sale for $24 this month. It plays kind of like Yahtzee. Okay, let's take a look inside Yunan Forest. We have our instructions. They're always bright, colorful with pictures, which is nice. We have our game board, which this one is 3 separate pieces. We have our guide card, our different animal fact cards, our 5 dice, our animal tokens, as well as our leaf tokens. Yunan Forest is played very similar to Yahtzee, and you are going to roll these dice with the different animal symbols and try to collect pairs of certain animals, or things like 3 of a kind plus 1 pair, or 4 of a kind. Now it does get more challenging as you go. If you get 3 of a kind plus 1 pair, those can be any combination of 2 animals, and you'd get to collect the number 2 token. But now the next person to get 3 of a kind plus 1 pair has to get one of these 4 animals. If they do, they get to collect the number 3. But now the next person can only do pandas, oh gosh, or the red fox. And then the last token is gone. Now nobody can collect on that anymore. Players ages 8 and up will become a globe-trotting geography whiz in Let's Jet. This game is for 2 to 5 players, and you're going to visit countries all around the world, learning fun and exciting facts about them. This game works on geography and world information. It's normally $40, on sale for just $34 this month. Okay, let's take a look inside of Let's Jet. Again, the instructions. We have a world map with facts on the back about each country, pictured. The game board, which is very large on this one. We have these markers that tell you how far your plane can fly on normal jet power. Your molded airplane, which are your player markers. These travel cards, which is what you play with, to different spots. And then we also have the bonus and the co-pilot cards. These are just played in the extra game. There's a basic game and then an expanded version if you want to make it a little more challenging. So in Let's Jet, you are trying to collect cards that are either already on the board or cards that are in your hand by traveling to those destinations. Now, let's say I'm the blue plane here, I can go as far as my normal jet power will let me go. And I am going to try to collect Denver, USA. So I'm going to go from here to Denver. And now I get 1 point for collecting this card, and we mark our score way down here at the bottom. I would get to move 1. You're trying to be the first person to get to 10. In our final little ode to summer, we have Grill Party. This game's recommended for kids ages 8 and up and can be played by 2 to 5 players. Players work on more than and less than concepts in a fun way by swapping food pieces out on the grill. This game is packed with strategy and planning and algebra. This game is normally $30, on sale for $25, and is sure to make you hungry. Let's take a look inside Grill Party. Inside the box, we have the instructions, like always. Again, really great pictures. And then we have the box itself, which is what we play on. It is just like a grill. There's little knobs on the side, the top of the grill, as well as the burners underneath. But this is where all of our items are stored. In this game, we just have the food items and then the different decks. Now each player would get their own color deck. Okay, in Grill Party, the goal is to get rid of your entire deck. You flip up 4 cards at a time, and those are the only cards that you can play on your turn. On your turn, you have the option to either swap one of your food items with a food item on the grill, or if you want to get something that you maybe don't have in your hand, you can swap one of your food items with another player's. But I only get to swap one thing, and then I can play any cards that are accurate after the swap with what is showing on the grill. So I am going to swap my fish for the corn. So can I play more fish than corn? Yes, I can. No corn? Yes. Most veggies? Nope, I cannot play that one. And more fish than hot dogs? Yes, I can. So now my turn would be over because those are the only 3 I could play, and I would flip up 3 more to make it 4 for my next turn. The first player to get rid of all their cards wins. If you know somebody that loves math, then I Will Solve That is the game for them. It's recommended for 10 and up and can be played by 2 to 4 players. It's normally $30, but on sale for $25 this month. Players are going to work and use all different kinds of operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, to create equations that match a solution card in their hand. Okay, let's look inside I Will Solve That. We have our instructions, our game board, our player scoreboards, and as you can see, everyone has a different name. Professor Alexander Beak, Investigator Olive Hoots. We have our score markers and our player markers, as well as our number and equation cards. Okay, so on the turn in I Will Solve That, we are going to deal out these number cards. There are wilds, but the rest are numbers. And then you are going to look in your hand and see if you can figure out a way to make an equation out of these numbers, and you want to use as many as you can to get one of your solution answers. So I could say I'm going to solve for 65, and I'm going to do 3 times 10, which is 30, times 2, which is 60, plus 5 equals 65. And you want to use as many cards as you can, and the goal is to solve for as many equations as you can. Wow, those were some awesome games on sale for the month of August. Thank you so much for being here and just going through all of them and checking them out with me. Simply Fun with Jackie. I hope you guys have an awesome August and a really great transition back to school. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in September.